Wow, 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 wow. Hell yeah. Welcome back, everyone. Happy birthday, Johnny.
Yeah, it is.
The big 3-8.
I wish. No, well, we're taking a year off, so I'm 36 again, aren't I?
Yeah, well, whatever you want.
No,
Yeah.
I'm 37.
I hate to admit, I didn't know how old you were for a brief second.
For a while the other week, neither did I. No, seriously, I almost forgot how old I was turning. But yeah,
The amount of people that you ask now, like how old are you? Like after 35, you kind of stop counting. So you're just like, 30.
It's when you get to start doing the actual calculations and take your birth year. Anyway, yes, it's my birthday.
Awesome. We thought we'd do a quick episode here.
Yeah.
A little powwow before we head back to the hen house for more episodes.
Yeah, can I do a quick shout out?
Yeah, do
Shout
it.
out to my parents for making me.
Yeah, we should have a party for them instead.
Really, you should.
Yeah. We got dressed up. Feels good. Feels weird.
Oh, I'm hot. I'm hot
Feels
already.
hot, right?
Well,
You gotta keep it on.
I gotta get a suit that fits. This thing's really tight, really small. It's not mine.
It's not,
I
it's
borrowed
not
it.
even you.
Borrowed off someone that's a lot smaller than me. But I managed to squeeze in.
But yeah, we've got to dress our age, man. What do you think of that? Do you believe in that?
What's that?
Dressing your age. I feel like we're at the age where we should get used to wearing it every now and
I
then.
think we can get away with dressing smart when we need to.
Yeah.
But I still believe in that dress for comfort, not style.
Okay.
You know, I still walk around in jeans, thongs, and a t-shirt just because it's just comfy. It's just casual, comfy.
I'm more like that as I'm getting older, but I'm in the middle. I like suffering a bit to look good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's gonna hurt a bit. It's gonna feel a bit too hot.
yeah,
too
yeah.
tight.
There's times where you want to go out and looking good.
Yeah.
And look good, feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people can't see. I'm ready for my tap dance set soon. Squib up and biddy bop bop buddy bop bop bop.
Thank you for the badge for the
That's okay.
the birthday badge.
Happy birthday, Big 3-8. I wanted to really quickly, really quickly. I don't think people know how we first met. Have we ever talked about how we first met on the podcast?
I don't know, but on the podcast,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Do you remember?
I do remember.
Yeah. Okay. It was at a concert,
It was Evanescence
Evanescence,
at
right?
Challenge Stadium.
Challenge Stadium.
Yeah.
What year was this?
This was 2003 or 4,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
Yeah,
Might have been 3.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, 2003, I was still in high school, so I think it was 2004.
Be 2004. Yes.
It was the year after, yeah.
Yeah.
You were angry because your chain... Johnny used to wear these big, like, bike chains on his pants, right?
I was.
Remember, hey, guys will remember in the early 2000s, there was a thing where people would put, like, a chain on their wallet. Remember
Yeah.
this shit?
Yeah.
And you had a really, really big one.
I had a Zach Wild style Bunnings fucking chain.
Yeah, you,
Like,
you could kill someone with
I
this.
could kill someone with it, and it got confiscated. Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
really
And you...
mad about that.
Oh my god! I remember you having a little rant about it being confiscated, and then out of nowhere you were like, "Oh, by the way, also looking for a drummer," and then you were handing out
yeah, see, that's
flyers for Ghost of Andrea, which was your first band, right?
yeah, with
And
Mike Murphy.
and that's
Yeah.
was that also where you met Mike for the first time?
No, I'd met Mike before. No, hang on. Wait, was that Ghost of Andrea? Yeah, it must have been.
Yeah, it was Ghost of Andrea. Yeah.
No, I think I hadn't met Mike yet.
For those, it's really selfish that we talk about our friends as if people know, but this is Mike Murphy we're talking
Yeah,
about,
Mike
right?
Murphy.
Yeah. Yeah. But that was it. That was a good show. But that was the first time I met you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and already.
I actually met this guy here before I met you.
Really?
Because he found me. This guy here, Nick, who's off camera, Jeff. He found me looking for flyers, and he's like, "You're looking for a drummer? Wait here." And he runs off, and he comes back with this little Asian kid. And I'm like, he can't drum. What are you talking about? He's not a drummer.
What? Whoa! What? Why? Why? Was it because of my size?
No, I don't know. Like I had no idea. But then I think it was later on that year we both started Music at TAFE at the same time.
Yeah, we did. After that, I was at the induction for TAFE, the music course, and lo and behold, there you are. in the corner of the room, also signing up.
Yeah.
And that was where I was at the time with my friend Sebastian, and that was where I met Michael Paolino for the first time, and that would eventually become Husband and Lunar Parade and all those other indie bands.
Actually, I do take everything back that I've always said. We have actually played in a band together.
We did.
We played a show at the Rosemount.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Sweet Pity?
Sweet pity.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I can't believe all this time I've been saying that we've never played in a band together.
We have played
And
in
we
a
have.
band. Yeah,
We have. Holy shit.
Sweet Pity was me, Michael as well. It was basically the TAFE band with Sebastian on bass, and you were on
I was
guitar.
playing guitar, yeah.
Yeah.
We did that. We did a Rosemount show. We all wore suits.
We did.
Suits and ties.
Like this?
Yeah, like fucking
Oh my god, that's weird. And we put on our first show at the Flyby nightclub, and that was for one of our assignments at TAFE was to put on a show, and we had Big Shot Productions, and we put on our first gig at the Flyby. We had Orson Welles
Yeah.
and a bunch of blues acts, and we sold tickets and raffles. That was old school. Man.
You want to know a story
What?
about Fly By Night?
Okay.
That was the first ever venue I played live. First ever gig that I've ever played in my life. This was with an older band, Dark Carnival.
Okay.
Way before that, this was back in 2002,
Mhm.
was Fly By Night.
Okay.
That was the first gig I ever played at that place.
The guy that ran it, booked it, was also named John at the time. Really cool. Speaking of suits, he wore a suit as well when I first met him. How odd. I'm remembering all these weird things. But yeah, that was our first, I guess, step into the music business.
Yeah.
For people that don't know how we met, this is a long time ago.
Yeah, and I find it weird because we always, like, we both started music in our own ways.
Yeah.
Doing our own thing, and then we kind of we found our way in to each other.
Yeah. And it's a small circle here. Like it's, we all rose together. It was really cool. Yeah.
Thank you, Darryl. Thank you for bringing up those memories.
Well, I felt it was relevant. A lot of people don't. A lot of people will probably hop into this podcast and see us talking together, but not know how did they meet. Like, who are these? Why do they seem like they know each other? We know.
Yeah.
We've known. That's the only way we can put up with each other. Really,
Yeah.
is the fact that we know each other, right?
I still think going back to that concert, more importantly than meeting you, was finding out that Evanescence played in Drop B tuning live. And that was fucking heavy. That was a
Low.
good show. Good
Yeah.
show.
It's also easier for
I was
Amy to hit the notes when it's a little bit lower. It's less straining on the tour. That's why they drop it. Do you know that?
Yeah, you want a full circle about that show? So one of the girls, I went to this concert with some friends, and this one girl that I was kind of I wanted to get close with, getting close, like, never happened. Then we sort of parted ways. We actually ended up working at EPA together,
Okay.
and now she's a lighting person that's been touring around the world with bands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking yeah.
Yeah, you meet so many people. It's so fleeting, and it's impossible to keep track of everyone. But it's amazing when you see people go off and do other things, or you meet them after a long period of time. That was an amazing time to be alive. Challenge Stadium, right?
Challenge Stadium.
Challenge Stadium. What is that now? A big empty. Well, it's not even there. It's not there.
No, it's still there. I'm pretty sure it's still there. They just
Okay.
renamed it, but they don't do gigs here anymore,
Okay.
unless it's Disturbed.
Yeah, it's always disturbed at Challenge
We
Stadium.
made that joke. That's showing my ages. I'm just reusing the old jokes again.
I've repeated myself so many times, but cheers, man. Cheers.
Hey,
What
thank
are you
you.
drinking? What are you drinking? What's that?
I'm drinking Monkey Shoulder.
Nick, cheers. Do you have a drink? Monkey Shoulder.
Monkey Shoulder.
Oh, that's a good whiskey.
No,
That's cool.
So we threw it back here for this party. We will be going back to the hen house. We've got some more stuff coming up there.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Rob, Tom, and all the guys at the
Oh,
Hen
yes.
House.
Yeah.
Fucking love them.
We couldn't thank them enough for letting us use the space. But also, like, they're just what they're doing for the community. You know, they're sticking their neck out to have people connect, and I think that's really commendable. Especially nowadays, you know, people. I don't know. I feel like people do things a lot for themselves nowadays. You know what I mean? People are scared to stick their neck out. It's a tough time in general for the creative industry, and it's cool to see people still relentlessly giving back. And no matter how tough the times are, they're still doing their thing. There's always that freaking barbecue no matter what, rain or shine,
Yeah.
rail or shine.
Rail.
I can't talk tonight.
Well, I think, like Rob said before, I think it's the resilience of our West Coast
It is, yeah.
brethren that
yeah,
we don't have to rely on other people because we do this shit ourselves.
yeah, yeah.
And everyone works together. Everyone should work together.
Yeah, we should. We should
Yeah.
be connecting more. And like the old saying goes, like if it's not there, build it. And that's like a lot of the content that we've been talking about. You know, with our beers at the Bird. There's a lot of holes to fill. That sounds wrong. There's a lot. There's a lot of gaps to fill. There's a lot of potential here, and I feel like the resources are there to make shit happen. And Hen House is one of those resources, which I really appreciate. The fact that we can hang out there.
So is the Bird.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's one of those resources.
Yeah.
It's such that's become such a nice get-together place, especially for musos and upcoming musos. I've started seeing a lot of new artists playing there, and it's just, whew.
Shout out to Amir running a lot of the Rituals nights, and they're there sometimes twice a week. You know, the
Yeah.
Rituals nights, and it always feels like, you know, a good home. It feels very homey. You feel very safe.
And
feel
all,
very safe
all the crew, all the bar staff, glassies and stuff over at the Bird, they are great people.
Yep.
Shout out Will for finding my keys. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but we gotta. I really want to stop taking things for granted. I guess is the takeaway message.
Oh, we
yeah.
got a list of things to do. Like, should we show? Can we show our list? Like, we actually have a whiteboard
Yeah.
with things that we're working on, things that
Yeah.
things we've got coming up, things that.
Shall we just say what we have?
No.
No?
People
Okay.
have to watch the video for that. Yeah, we're not giving shit away for free. What is this?
I thought I would read it out. Thought that would be cool.
Well,
No?
you can say, read some of them.
Okay. Book club?
Book club. Well, has anyone been reading the books? I did started reading the book you gave me. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. PS4 battles? I think that's a really cool thing.
I suck at console games.
Okay, yeah.
I
'cause,
suck so much.
for people that don't know, Johnny has a lot of trouble with the controller. Because he's an old man and uses a keyboard and a mouse for everything. And when he when he hits that thumbstick,
I still have to lift the PlayStation up to see which is R1, R2. The controller.
Really?
Like it says press R2. I'm like,
old
which one's
man,
R2?
old
I
man.
can't do it. I can't fucking do it.
DJ sets. Oh, I think for the past 3 years we've been talking about having people just plug in and
do sets.
do
We're
a
gonna-
half-hour set.
We're
so-
going to drop a DJ over there and even at Hen House. So Hen House
Yeah,
has got
yeah.
that whole DJ studio, guys. If there's DJs out there that want to even try out
Yeah.
and give their set a shot, hit up the Hen House. They got all that stuff now.
Totally. We're going to do a couple of neat things in that space as well to kick it off. And I also want to have our own web presence. I want to go back to owning and hosting a space that we run that's away from the conventional platforms because, I don't know, I don't want to whine and reinforce the whole negative notion, but it is hard now to
Censorship and misinformation and disinformation is all there. YouTube is really running people into the ground. Social media is really running people into the ground. Everyone knows that. People can't deny it. And we're going to take our stand and do it ourselves.
Yeah, and I also feel like, if you don't agree with what a platform's doing, leave the platform and vote with your feet.
You can't blame the platform.
No, because they're inevitably they have an agenda. You sign a clause saying that you're entering into an agreement to abide by the rules, and cool. Like that old saying goes, I'd rather walk out on my own feet. You know what I mean? I'd rather just leave myself rather than wait to be asked to leave.
I do have an argument for that.
Okay.
It's like starting a game, and then they change the rules halfway through the game. Like you've signed up for a game with the certain rules, and as you're playing the game, they change the rules. Can they do that?
Yeah.
Because you've when you agree to those terms, I suppose all the terms and conditions were there, but we're seeing a lot of rules being changed where people have already signed up. So, but then again, we all click that agree button without reading the shit. So
yeah, I mean that always. How many times have you played like a MMO or something, and then all of a sudden they nerf a skill or they change something, and the whole dynamic of the game changes, So I always say just vote with your feet, but I would love to get a web presence where we can put up a video and not worry about other things like copyright and being flagged for certain things.
Oh, I don't have to really upload a video again. We have to do that a few times.
Yeah, and to avoid things like that as well.
Can you pass me that thing? No. I'll put a hat on.
You put the hat
I'll
on.
put the hat on. But pass me that black fabric. Yeah. Pass me that thing there.
This one? Yeah.
This is.
Yes.
This is. I think we showed it on the episode before, but this is Brendan Shanley knitted this for us.
Yeah.
It says the Mission Control Podcast.
Open the bottom of it. It's a little bit, yeah.
He hand knitted the Mission Control Podcast for us, as well as some beanies.
Yes.
And this is such a cool thing. Brendan, thank you so much.
Thank you. Anything that takes time like that, I really appreciate. To sit there and to do that. That's really cool. That's really fucking cool. But we keep everything that guests bring on. Like I think
Yeah, we got a collection.
got a lot of merch and little things that we keep from guests.
We're just
As-
hoarding it. We're just hoarding it. I can't be bothered buying hats and t-shirts anymore.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, there you go. You got a big stash right there. But it's always nice when guests bring things.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Again,
May I have another beverage?
another beverage. Again, I just want to again say a big thank you to my parents.
Yes.
Big shout out to my entire family and to all my friends for everyone putting up with my shit for the last 37 years. No, it's a funny thing. I woke up this morning and it was actually it's been a while since I've woken up on my birthday and actually felt good and felt happy and excited to go to work. The last couple of years people have probably seen me go down a few paths, but I woke up fucking feeling great today. It was fucking amazing.
That's good.
And I wouldn't have done it without you guys, without everyone around. So.
Yes, cheers, guys.
To everyone.
Oh, good
Yeah.
vibes all round. We're gonna cheers. We're gonna be cheersing all night. Our arms are gonna be
The
fucked.
party is only just beginning.
Happy birthday! What are you drinking, Nick? What are you drinking? Vodka soda.
Vodka soda.
What happened? What happened to a good old-fashioned beer?
Can I get another monkey shoulder?
Monkey shoulder?
Monkey shoulder?
And then he'll have some whiskey after that.
Look at this.
Oh, all right. Let's wrap up. We got a couple of people coming here.
Yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a shindig.
Yeah.
Probably move on later on in the night. So if this was live, I'd say come out and join us.
Yeah. Also, we'll be back at the Hen House next week for some more stuff. We've got a couple more episodes there, which will be fun. And what else? Stay tuned for a website, which will have way more stuff, because we're able to just post without worrying about talking about certain things. But also just having a space that's off these conventional platforms. I mean, we always talk about censorship, but the solution is simple: get off the platforms. I think. Would you agree?
Yes, that service.
Get off the... A random arm comes out. Gives it the drink. All right, thanks for listening, guys. And congratulations on your birthday. Congratulations. I guess happy birthday.
Congratulations for making it this far, yeah.
We've made it this far. I think it's time to be grateful that we've been given another day. Right? Right, guys? Make the most of it. Mission Control on all of the platforms that we were just bagging out. Spotify as well. iTunes, Anchor FM, YouTube, but not for very long. We're going to relegate that to highlights and
promo stuff.
And also you can find us on Instagram as well. But we do want to create a little home, a little nest where we can't be pushed down to the bottom of the algorithm. the depths of the algorithm.
I was going to say, we're already at the bottom, so...
Yeah. But, oh well. But thanks, guys. Thanks for listening.
Mm-hmm.
And
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
Thank
Big
you very
J.
much.
All right.
Yeah, chase the white rabbits.